welcome to Chai with Lakshmi. On a busy working day, if you need a healthy meal and a nice cup of cutting chai, where do you go? How about Mast Kalandar? With a homely vegetarian menu, healthy meal options, pocket-friendly combos and presence that is spreading beyond 3 metros, Mast Kalandar makes for a great weekday meal out. The people behind this chain are first-time entrepreneurs Pallavi and Gaurav. Time now for a conversation with Gaurav over cutting chai. So Gaurav, tell me, how did Mast Kalandar come about?
So we were working professionals. When I say we, me and Pallavi. And Pallavi is also my business partner and she's also my wife. When we were working, we were always looking out for food to eat because we were bachelors, we didn't have any place to cook. And we were always wondering why is nobody doing the kind of food that we do at Mast Kalandar today. So the need was clean, hygienic food on an everyday basis, which is at a 100 rupee kind of a price point, which the professionals can enjoy. It so happened that the idea germinated and it evolved over a period of time, and I would say it took about 4-5 years before it actually emerged at the first outlet.
What were you doing before you took the leap with Mast Kalandar?
So I was selling software and Pallavi used to consult with big retailers. We were both doing quite well in our careers, and this was totally out of the blue.
How has your journey with entrepreneurship been?
Oh, very rewarding, extremely rewarding. I mean, I find myself extremely lucky to have taken this leap, and I have no regrets in letting go of my professional career and starting this. The first few years were extremely difficult, and we both took courage from each other, from our customers, from our employees. So many challenges. If I recall, there would be probably each and every single day I had some challenge to address, at least for the first 2-3 years. But I have no regrets whatsoever.
So when you think of milestones, whether it's for Mast Kalandar as your baby or for yourself, what do you think of?
So the first milestone was to get the first store in place, and this was an obscure location at Bangalore Road near Bangalore, and we were very unsure whether this was going to work, but that did work. And I think to get that model in place, to serve the first customer was the first milestone that we had. So I would say the second milestone we crossed was doing 2 stores in the same city at the same time. We added another store, and this was in a different city altogether, which was Chennai. So this was a different challenge. So that was a third milestone. Apart from the 2 rounds of VC funding that we attracted, which are also significant milestone for the company. But I would say scaling up the model itself was the biggest milestone that we overcame.
Right. So when you think of this experience, how it has changed you, what would you have to say about that?
I think it has, personally, it has given me so many experiences that it had made me much more mature person, much more mature professional. I had no idea about so many aspects of business or even human life before I ventured into this. So I think today, much more complete individual, a much more complete professional, a much more complete human being is what I feel.
And how has entrepreneurship impacted the relationship that you and your wife share?
Oh yes, I mean, we also came a long way, but I think we had a very expectation mismatch kind of a phase for about a year or so. But then we started understanding the other person as a professional, the expectation of the other person, developed that sense of respect as a professional for the other person. When a husband and wife couple work together, it's a very thin line between professional and the personal lives. And after a while, what happens is you cease to differentiate between the two, and it takes a while before the 2 lives merge, and then it's actually very rewarding, because you don't have a split personality of work and home. So I am thoroughly enjoying it, and I can tell that for Pallavi as well.
From the time that Mast Kalandar was ideated to how Mast Kalandar is today? What are all the changes that have happened? How has it evolved?
Yeah, it has evolved immensely. We did not think of so many things. We did not think about having a lot more variety in the menu. So we started with about 5 combos. Today we have upwards of 30 combos in the menu. We had plastic chairs when we started. So we threw in the sofas, we threw in the colors for the kids. We have balloons in the outlet now if you see around. All these changes happened, but what did not change was the core essence.
How has the growth path been, and where do you see Mast Kalandar going?
So in the last 4-5 years, we have grown to about 35 outlets today. We are present in 3 cities. We are opening the 4th city as we speak. It should be open next week.
And this is Pune?
This is Pune. We are present in Chennai, Hyderabad and Bangalore as of now. We want to add 2 to 3 restaurants per month the next 18 months and probably look ourselves reaching the 75 to 100 mark in the next 18 months. We do want to do a sensible expansion, and we want to make sure that we are delivering value to the customer while we expand.
Gaurav, thank you so much for the cutting chai. It's been fantastic having you on Chai with Lakshmi. I am a personal fan of Mast Kalandar, so I'm definitely going to stay back and have the halka pulka.
So nice. It's been a pleasure. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. And thank you too for joining us on this episode of Chai with Lakshmi.